There's something the fitness industry doesn't want you to know about, something very few people talk about. And if they do talk about it, they're often not honest about it. This one thing that they are refusing to talk about has led me to immense gains and, even more importantly, fulfillment. It's mental health. I already hear you typing. The lion does not concern himself with his mental health. Shut up. The reality is you're doing yourself and the ones around you a disservice if you're not prioritizing your mental health in some capacity. Since it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, I want to talk about why it's important to prioritize your mental health, why it will help you in the gym and gains and just health overall, and some ways that you can start prioritizing it today, right now, in this moment, as you're watching this video. And I can say with full confidence, one of the first things you can do right now is like and subscribe. That will instantly make your mental health So first things first, how on earth does mental health improve your ability to pick heavy weights up? Isn't it better for me to just go through the most gut-wrenching darkness fighting my demons? I like to think about the people who bullied me when I was 12 when I do my hip abductions and my hamstring curls. Well, yes, going through stuff can definitely be a motivation, and personal experience has made lifts better. And the fact that exercise and weightlifting is just a great way to work your way through depression, anxiety, and other mental battles. However, if you manage your mental health and lower your stress and your anxiety, that will usually lead to better health overall. You'll get better sleep, you'll have more energy, you'll have more of an appetite if you're bulking. You'll feel better about your physique, you'll feel more realistic, you won't be putting up with these standards that the fitness industry is deep-throating you with. There's a myriad of other reasons why prioritizing your mental health will lead you to have better lifts and just overall better progress. Like 2 videos ago, I talked a lot about how the fitness industry has this problem with just wallowing in self-hate. If you adopt this mindset, what tends to happen is you put all of your value into your physique and the amount of weight that you're pushing. And believe it or not, that is a terrible way to live your life. I've been in that place before where most of my self-value came from my physique or the amount of weight that I was moving. And it's all fun and dandy until you stop making progress or you start bulking and you get kind of chubby. Because then your self-value goes down the toilet. You don't look as good as the supposed 3-year natural 1 in a million genetic phenom. This is a terrible mindset to have. And like I said earlier, you're doing yourself and the ones around you a disservice. When I was in this kind of mindset, and I've seen when other people are in this mindset, when they feel bad about their physiques, they feel bad about the weight that they're moving, they had a bad lift, they're not making the progress that they want to make, I would get into a terrible mood when I didn't feel like I was good enough, and it would affect others around me. It's okay to want more and not be complacent, but literally everything in life is about balance. Accept where you are in this moment, because you can't change it, while simultaneously appreciating the achievements that you have made and the progress you have made. Give yourself a little pat on the back. We'll give you a round of applause. You did it. Yeah! Not being complacent doesn't mean not giving yourself recognition, bro. We need to go back to that we're all gonna make it ideology. Listen how stupid you are. Listen how dumb, stupid, ignorant, and just slow your pea-sized brain is. You're literally upset that you don't look like someone who has completely different genetics than you, might be on gear, might have been lifting longer than you, might have been training harder than you. What are you doing? Most people who get into the gym got into the gym because they want to make their life better, not because they want to sit here and wallow in how bad their body looks, even though they've worked so hard to get to where they are. If you place all of your value in your physique or your gym progress, it will inevitably lead to just the most self-destructive behaviors of all time, bro. You'll start neglecting your physical health for more gym progress, your relationships with others and with God, and it will lead to being consumed by vanity and pride. So use the gym to help your mental health, not be the detrimental force against it. The gym is a tool to improve your life. I want to step on stage one day. I want to get a natural pro card. I have these goals, but I'm not putting all my value into them. And I know people are going to take that as, oh, you just don't want it. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I want. You can't say that, you idiot. I want more than you could ever imagine, and I'm going to achieve it. And at the end of the day, my value is not placed in those things though. Have goals, fight for them, live for them, but it's all about balance, dude. You can't tell me that you're not going to be able to better serve the ones around you if your mental health is in shambles because all you care about is having an ab vein. All right, so how can you start prioritizing your mental health? Because a lot of you don't know how to do that. So I'm going to tell you some things that you can do today, right now, in this moment, besides liking and subscribing, that will help your mental health. Number one, I do this all the time, every day. It's very awesome. It's called going outside and touching grass. I'm on summer vacation. If you don't know, I make all of my money doing video editing. Most of what I do is inside, and I do not move that much besides when I go to the gym or hang out with people. And what I've been doing every morning is I go outside and go on long walks with my dog. And it has helped tremendously, because otherwise, if I was just inside all day, just alone at my desk, I would probably be going insane. You would be surprised how much that this can help, dude. A big suggestion I have is try walking outside or just being outside without any stimulation. No music, no audiobooks, no podcasts, no phone. Just go outside. Go outside and go on a walk. Have your phone in your pocket to track your steps or something, but don't consume anything. Don't scroll on your phone while you walk. Do so, like meditate, pray, just think about your day. Do something, okay? Just be alone with yourself. It's okay to be alone with yourself every now and then. This is how I start every morning. I wake up and go on a 30 to 45 minute walk, and it has done wonders on my mental health. Now, I would say exercise is a great way to improve your mental health, because having a huge goal like trying to gain muscle, being a bodybuilder, trying to lose fat, lose weight, can give you purpose throughout the day and throughout your life. And it's been proven that having more of a purpose will make you have better mental health, especially in men. But I'm assuming that you probably already have those goals if you're watching this video. So I'm just gonna boil this down to chasing goals, aiming at something higher than yourself besides the gym. Find other things that you want to accomplish but you've never tried. It could be something small and simple like reading 10 books in a year, journaling, learning a new skill. But what's really gonna help is the big ambitious goals like starting a business, starting content creation, getting closer with God. If you have a greater goal and a greater purpose in your every day, it will improve your mental health. I mean, I bet you've already seen this with working out. Because I've set up most of my day to be aimed at the gym and muscle growth, it has made my mental health better because I have a purpose. But this isn't all that there is to life. This next one is my personal favorite and I think the most effective, but it's simply being aware of your thoughts. You think a lot throughout the day. I mean, you might not.
Just go for the extra rep.
I think all the time because I'm a science-based lifter. Simply recognizing your thoughts, keeping track of how many positive and how many negative thoughts you have is going to put a lot of things into perspective. It's going to make you more aware of your thinking patterns. And if you're really brave, you can try to control your thoughts.
Huh?
I naturally tend to be kind of a negative person. I catch myself thinking of the worst possible outcomes all the time, tend to point out the negative. I can catch myself being pretty judgmental at times, and all that does is just lead you to be more anxious. This past year, I've put a large emphasis on taking my negative thoughts and either subduing them or just getting rid of them entirely, and it's worked wonders. I journal every day, and it helps so much.
I think they're a bunch of sissies.
Oh, really?
I can write about stuff. I can write out my goals. I will forever be a large advocate of journaling. And you can have fun with it, man. You can simply start just by taking inventory of what you're thinking. Like, you think something, and then you think, oh, I just thought that. Yeah. But then what you can slowly start doing is if you catch yourself thinking more negatively or thinking more positively, take the more negative thoughts and maybe put a positive twist on them, or just disregard them entirely, be like, I'm stupid, I'm being negative, you know? This takes a lot of practice. I'm still terrible at it. I have really bad days. I can still be quite anxious. I can still be quite negative and grumpy. But that's what this is supposed to be. I'm expressing how I'm trying to improve and how I think this could benefit others. So if you do this for even 10, 15 days, I promise you, you'll start to notice a day-to-day difference. All right, we're at the grand finale. The most important thing you can do for your mental health. The best thing that you can do for yourself and your mental health is do things for yourself. Take care of yourself. Lift for yourself. Do everything you can to live a fulfilled life. By taking care of yourself, prioritizing your mental health, prioritizing your physical health, your spiritual health, and just trying to be the best version of yourself, I think that is almost the least selfish thing that you can do, because then it will directly benefit the ones around you. I mean, even look at hygiene. There's literally studies that show just simply taking care of yourself and being more hygienic leads to better mental health, bro. You have value and you need to recognize that. You have intrinsic human value. I am not a nihilist. Everyone on this planet has intrinsic human value. And if you recognize that and accept that and start treating yourself like you do have value, your life will improve. And then the people around you's life will improve. And then maybe they'll start doing the same things that you're doing and taking care of themselves. And then the people around their life will improve. And it will just keep going down. You have so much influence and you don't Realize it! It's ridiculous how connected everyone is. You know this with social media. Maybe if prioritizing your mental health and just being a better person is going to lead to an overall better society, even if it's by 0.00001%. Why aren't you doing it, man? You want the world to burn? What's wrong with you? All because a girl broke up with you? Are you stupid? Where's your brain at, cuh? I don't know what I'm doing, bro. One of the most masculine things you can do is take care of yourself and better yourself, because then it will directly take care of the people and better the people around you. Like I said, I love the gym. I love being healthy. I love fitness. I love bodybuilding, whatever you want to call it. Working out, dieting, tracking my food is literally some of the best parts of my day. But life is about balance. Go hard in the gym. Don't stop training like an animal. Do everything in your power to squeeze everything you can out of your gains, man. But don't place your value in your accomplishments and yourself, because that will lead you to have no value when you fail. Don't be complacent, but still be proud of yourself and keep going. I hope this helped. I hope this helped at least one person. I know like a lot of self-help people say that, but if you're the one person that this helped, comment something nice. Tell me that I'm handsome. If you have any tips for anyone watching this video, or you think I poorly explained something, or you have a tip to add, comment down below. That would be great. I would love that. And if you have any questions about anything, DM me on Instagram or email me. I don't care. And ultimately, subscribe for more if you want more content like this. Bye.